we've seen Sakaja today.
Yes. I've not seen him personally.
Okay.
But we've seen him on the media.
We've seen his antics.
Yeah.
We've seen him hurting the pockets of the hustler nation.
Manze.
Kate, what is your opinion on that?
Hey man, that is very bad.
Okay.
Very wrong.
Okay.
I come against that strongly. And I strongly believe that is very bad. He should recheck on what he has done. Because now saying that you're removing hawkers from Tomboya to what lane? You know, that is why actually most of the hawkers are jioni wako. Most of them wako hapo hivyo area, hapo archives. So I'm wondering, where are these people supposed to go? You have told, even the pads, he has said that no hawkers on the pads. So where are these people supposed to go?
Home.
Home. What will they eat after they go home?
Watangoja chakula ya Ruto. Ruto shall provide. So what he said is from Tomboya Street coming up to Moi Avenue, lanes connecting the two, no hawking, no stage businesses. As in, you see how tumezoea kukula kasmoki, especially Mayai people like us. We shall be heavily affected. Boy, you know, and you look at the people that this government is affecting, and it's so sad that it's the people they vowed to protect. You know, they came in with the hustler mentality. We shall protect the hustlers. But what? They're doing the hustlers wrong. Shmani, before, you know, behind the camera, you were very vocal
about
anti-Sakaja.
Sakaja is just full of dimples and is not working. Just a non-functional governor.
Okay.
Literally, there are things he's supposed to check on. You know, the problem with this government is they do so much of hurting and kugonga the common mwananchi, and it's not good, because the main problems are supposed to be solved. They are making even the hustlers worse and worse. Like, for example, when you look at the busy road, for example, that road of Moi Avenue, you njende na kwanga imebeba all locals. Let me ask you something. You want people to hawk on Saturday and Sundays. A hawker is somebody who is living from hand to mouth each and every day, and after supper ajua tutoka takula nini. Some even sell with their kids down there. Have you never seen them? Amekaa na mtoi wake hapo chini, and they're selling the whole day. Babies. This is somebody who is trying his or her best asiende kwa street kuibia mse. Unaelewa? Or if it's a woman, let her go and sell a body. It's just somebody who is trying to get money easily or in the right way. And then you're there telling them they can't be hawking in those routes. When will they hawk? On Sundays, there is nobody in town. If you've ever been in CBD, even the hawkers are not there in town, because they know on Sundays nothing happens in town. So what will they feed on throughout the week? And how will they live? The other time ukatoa watu wa smoky, unawapeleka siji wapi. In the CBD, hawa watu wa smoky wanauzia watu wakipanda magari, wanauzia watu wa biashara, sindio? That is where they get their money. You want to take them somewhere else where there are no people. So where are they going to get their clients? How are they going to make money? I feel like it's just it's not a good idea, literally, and people are supposed to object on this. But you know how he comes strongly and says there won't be no hawking. Sakaja disappoints me a lot. He disappoints me, and I keep saying this. Ni msanii, lakini mimi najonga wasanii wakanga watu wanaelewa riang, but Sakaja, man, I guess maybe it's the money that has gotten into him, but he's not really doing what we expect him to do.
I behave kama msanii proper.
Literally.
Kama
tuseme ni peppers zimemchanganya.
Ilikuwa inaitwa nini? Unity ama whatever university. Team. No, team.
Alienda alitafuta diza Makerere.
No. Sakaja alikuwa team university.
Hakaleta hadi zingine za Makerere.
Teams. We don't know. We don't know. But anyway, Joby, what do you think about that?
Well, first, if we're talking about hawkers, just to be very specific, tunaongelea not just watu wa mayai, but pia watu wanauza manguo, si ndio? So, red flag number 1. I've seen, how many times have we seen, especially Gikomba, ikichomeka, and if you find out or rather follow up most of these cases, it's always someone who's behind grabbing this land.
Yeah.
Now, me being actually a vendor, or kama niko na biashara Gikomba, and we've been affected the first time, the second time, the third time, like it becomes a norm. You do expect me to keep on experiencing losses there while I can go hawk on town, where I can literally be finding the same way watu watakuja kwa kibanda yangu, the same way I'm going to approach people outside there to also buy my products. So I believe actually, one, this government, or rather the system, is to blame, because they are the root cause of why we have hawkers in the streets, or rather on the streets. How many also, again, vibanders do we have that are always torn down without actually, one, caution? They have not been able to create any containers or any business centers. All they do is keep on land grabbing, while there's nothing they create for the people to be able to. So that if you set up business and you tell the country, hey, we're moving hawkers from here because we've set up the business here, and we ensure you people are gonna come and buy from you, because now everyone in the country knows there is at least an arrangement. But moving just evil, I believe this is actually very wrong.
Do you know how to secure the Kanjo stalls?
Pardon?
How these hawkers, because Kanjo sets up stalls all around the city, like in the neighborhoods, you'll find those painted Kanjo, whatever containers. You know how you secure one?
No.
Do you know somebody? Are you related to somebody?
Yeah.
So basically, and most times it's the MCAs who partner up with the Kanjos on the ground, and then they start selling the spaces. Unanipatia ngapi nikujenge hapa? What about you? What about you? And they end up just basically auctioning these spaces to the highest bidder. Same thing happens in town, imagine.
Na even those kanjos wanapatanga kazi juu baba yao ako huko, uncle yao ako huko. It's always like
it's a connection.
Yeah. But anyway, Dimore, have you ever hawked in town?
No, but I did.
In a different country.
In a different country.
Yeah,
I did sell
Dimore
shoes in a
and
different
a
country.
hawk international.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I did do that in Kampala, and it was good. They used to. I had a store. Yeah, for real. I had a shop. in Kampala. Long time ago.
When you were a young man.
When I was a young man.
Happy birthday, by the way. Belated.
Happy belated.
So on this,
You said
Check
just
the birthday aside,
Chiki when you melenga.
because it's already past.
This is why men die early. They can never appreciate anything.
Called humans.
Yeah? Anyway,
First and foremost, there are about 40,000 hawkers in Nairobi. 40,000.
those are 40,000 families about to go.
40,000 people. So
40,000 robbers coming for
add
you now.
beneficiaries
I
to
know.
that. Add beneficiaries to that. Add their family. That adds up to 200 and something thousand, probably. And
Sakaja and the 40,000 thieves. You know the story.
and one thing about Kenyans is they don't even want you to give them the jobs. They are tired of that. They no longer expect that.
Yeah.
They just want you to give them an environment. At
To do
environment,
business.
they don't even need an environment.
Leave
They
me
just want
alone.
you to leave them alone.
Yeah.
Just that.
I'ma survive.
Yeah, they're gonna do their own things. They're gonna, and Kenyans know how to survive.
True.
And it is going to be very sad when that happens, because so many people depend on hawking. I was actually telling Katie the other day I was swindled by
By
a
a
deaf
hawker?
person,
What?
a deaf hawker.
Kwani pia uski?
So a lot of people are going, no, I was bargaining using sign language, and he was selling to me with sign language.
You see, this is what happens when you try to
And then
speak
he
languages
forgot
you
and
don't
spoke.
know.
No.
No.
Like, he
So
sold
how-
me something that cost
how do you say
300,
hi
he sold
in sign
it
language?
For me, alinizia 900. So alikuwa
God.
like,
ile picha ya
na mimi namwambia 108 yako 100. So I bought it for double the price. And he was, I never thought, okay. So
He never thought you'd be swindled by a deaf guy.
And literally he might not be deaf. It's a way to get clients.
Have you ever had a deaf person try to do that?
Mara
Anyway.
si vipofu
Me.
wanaandika.
So
I know.
Vipofu wanaona.
a lot of people are going to be affected.
Mhm.
One, And then
So now we'll have more deaf swindlers.
yeah, now we'll have more. Now that deaf hawker will now become a deaf robber. So ako like kunyang'anya simu na sign language, unajua. So we are going to create a pandemic because first and foremost the government cannot provide enough jobs.
Hey,
Barely. There are barely jobs in Kenya.
what do you mean jobs? There are jobs in Kenya.
Yeah.
I thought that was a website.
It's a word.
Jobs in Kenya. Enda pale.
My jobs
So
in
that's
Kenya.
stupidity. Even look at even you know, it tries, Sakaja is trying so much to make, I don't know what he wants to make Nairobi, because you go to other cities, even in the West, even anywhere else in the world, there are hawkers literally anywhere. It's not like it's a Kenyan thing. It's a business thing.
They're called
There are
pop-up markets.
Yeah, there are people walking around the CBD. They need water. They need their shoes cleaned. They need, you know. So that is okay. Am I surprised? No, not at all. It's Sakaja, but it's still a stupid move. I mean, my expectations for him were low, but
This is way low.
You just played limbo with your expectations.
I just lost the last bit of hope that I never knew I had.
Ah man, that is like robbing a child of its joy to live, you know. But it's so sad. But anyway, we wish all
So
the
what is
hawkers.
his plan? You know, he must have talked about his plan. Like
His
now
plan.
what happened. He must have said something. Man.
His plan is
After
for,
nimewabana.
his plan is for weekend thrift shopping. Okay, so what he plans is he has abolished parking fees over the weekend. So what he said is hoping will happen is more pop-up markets around the city over the weekend to help facilitate these hawkers during the week.
Do you know what that is? That is destroying the lower class, then cautioning the middle class, because most of the
course.
people who have cars are middle class. So
Sasa unaniambia ndio ni buy nyanya,
sasa
lazima niende hadi Mudhuru,
I know.
kebab.
you know.
Nakula mayai.
You know that is what I've been thinking about right now. Sasa nitakuwa naenda kukula mayai wapi, by the way? And the way it's so convenient, the way you walk around town and you can even decide unaangalia
Ni wapi utakula? Ni wapi
ni
kuna
gani
watu
natoa
wengi?
moshi mingi na kaa moto kabisa, and you always eat where there is people.
Yeah.
Hapa hivi Mbogi nitangoja hapa. If you don't have clients, I'm not coming to your cart, to your stall, whatever they wanna call them. But